Cheryl has explained the hectic role of being a mother has meant exercise has been put on the backburn, but she has splashed out on a Peloton bike. The 38-year-old pop singer is proud mother to 4-year-old son Bear Payne, who she shares with 28-year-old ex-boyfriend Liam Payne. Although Cheryl has been largely absent from the charts since 2019, and hasn't had a TV judging role since 2020, she did wow fans last summer with a barnstorming performance at London's mighty Hoopla festival. While the star looked in phenomenal shape as she took to the stage to dance and sing her way through her hits, she would have fans believe that she does the bare minimum when it comes to exercise these days, as she's so busy running around after her young son. Cheza began by explaining her entire outlook on life has been changed after she became a mother, telling Women's Health, "My approach to life and the world changed when I became a mother to Bear. I have a completely different perspective now that I'm responsible for another human. I care less about silly stuff and more about the important things in life, like Bear's health and happiness." While she makes it clear that she puts her son's health and happiness first as a caring mom, she goes on to admit she doesn't make as much time for her own personal health anymore as exercise has taken a back seat. The star told the publication, "Exercise isn't top of my priority list at the moment. I haven't done anything regularly for over a year, but I recently bought a Peloton spin bike. I've used it a few times and I enjoy it, especially with the music. But when you're a mom, the day floats away, so I don't get to use it that often." After dropping Bear off at nursery, I do my work calls and housework, and then it's time to pick him up. Cheryl, who has famously shown off her washboard abs in photoshoot and on stage, has more recently been focusing on internal health as a spokesperson for vitamin company Feel. It's possible that the star invested some of the money she made from her vitamin endorsement deal by buying herself a Peloton bike, which are notoriously expensive. The stationary at-home spin class bikes cost from £1,350 up to £2,745 to buy, with subscriptions to classes costing a further monthly fee. Peloton as a company has been rocked in recent weeks by an avalanche of bad press. First of all, the bike was inadvertently blamed by Sex and the City fans for the death of the character John James Mr. Big Preston, who collapsed and died of a heart attack following an at-home class on one of the devices in sequel series, and just like that, sending stock value of Peloton plunging. The company appeared to win back support by rapidly creating an advert starring Mr. Big actor Chris Noth and a spin instructor featured in the episode of And Just Like That, for a humorous short created within 48 hours of the shock TV show death. But further scandal engulfed the company when Chris was subsequently accused of sexual misconduct by a string of women, forcing Peloton to pull their adverts, and sending stock values tumbling again. While real-life deaths have been linked to the Peloton company after a child died after being dragged under one of their 2,295-pound treadmills last year. Read the full Cheryl interview in the Jan/February issue of Women's Health UK, on sale now, also available as a digital edition.